Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I have for you an updated list of what to expect from Rainbow High in the fall of 2022. Now these posts come courtesy of Doll Girly as per usual. They are like the master of any new Rainbow and Shadow High information. Speaking of Shadow High, there will be a separate Shadow High fall lineup video to follow this one just because I didn't want to cram everything into one because you know your girl loves to talk. So I have no affiliation with MGA whatsoever. This is just things I see online and then I give you guys my thoughts and opinions on them. So I wasn't going to do this, but I figured, you know what, it's updated. I mean, we've even received some new doll sculpt leaks and face paints and stuff like that. So I figured, you know what, we have to talk about them. So this is just, speculation, and usually these tend to be pretty accurate. So, I mean, there probably will be some minor changes and most likely everything will be updated once we receive actual character names and colors and things like that. But yeah, these tend to be pretty accurate. So let's jump right on in. So at the top, we have Series 4, which I already own 5 out of the 6. I think it was just put here because it was super late spring of 2022 and then they'll be out all summer, so they'll still be considered new, even by fall. They might even be still the latest thing Rainbow High has released. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. That's just speculation. But then as we go down, we have 2 lines that appear to be for Rainbow Vision. Now, the first one is apparently going to be a K-pop line, and it's going to retail for the same price that the Sleepover and the Rockstars did. Now, I'm really praying they don't do the whole Walmart Target exclusive thing. They might, but I mean, I don't know. Depending on how well they thought that went over with the other 2 that were the same price. But I am not really the biggest fan of the Rockstars line. I think Vanessa is one of the best Rainbow High dolls we've ever got. But as for the other 2, I'm really just not a big fan of that whole line. And I know nothing about K-pop, so I don't know if these are going to be actual Rainbow High students that already exist, dressed up as K-pop singers, if they're going to be a parody of actual K-pop singers, or if they're going to give us randomly 3 new characters that may never even get lines in the show. I'm not quite sure, but those are the colors. Again, this is just speculation. I'm not quite sure how set in stone these colors are, but I'm actually really excited for the apricot one, so we'll just have to wait and see on that one. Below that, it looks like we have the Pacific Coast trio for Rainbow Vision, and they're going to be called Disco Stars. Now, I am not really a big fan of the era of disco. It's just not my thing. But it looks like these are going to be rose, gold, and silver. Those are 3 colors that I'm very excited about. I'm kind of intrigued to see how they'll do silver, considering the fact that Shadow High exists now, and I feel like silver is kind of a Shadow High color. So these were leaks that were also posted separately. And I'm not quite sure if this is most likely just speculation on if these dolls could actually be from this line. Since they are Pacific Coast, I'm really hoping to see Simone. I don't know if the silver one could possibly be Phaedra, in silver. I don't know. I really would like it if it were Simone. I don't want them to give us more new Pacific Coast characters that we'll never see. So I'm really hoping that with these lines specifically, they will just give us characters we already know and maybe have them be different colors. But especially with the one above this, it kind of doesn't look like they'll do that. So I'm not really sure. I feel like with this one, they could definitely do Harper could be the gold. Probably Simone might be able to pull off the rose, and probably Phaedra for the silver, but I don't know. That's just speculation. Again, it looks like they'll retail for the same price. So this leads me to believe they might actually do the Walmart Target exclusive thing. I don't know. We'll have to see. I think I was running out of breath when I was talking, and that's why my voice did that weird crack, and it was kind of embarrassing, but I'm going to leave it in because it's funny. So anyway, at the bottom, we have a Rainbow Vision, 4-in-1 playset. So it's a stage, a tour bus, just all the stuff that's listed there in the bottom left-hand corner, and it looks like it's going to be $150. Since it is a playset, I most likely will not buy it just because the only playset I've ever been interested in as of right now is the Rainbow High dorm, but I still don't own it because I don't have anywhere to put it. But I don't know. We'll have to see how interesting this is. I don't know. I think it might be a cool concept, and it says it has working lights, so I don't know. That might be really cool, but we'll just have to see on that one. So then we have what appears to be a premium edition collector's doll that's going to retail for like basically $130 when you round up everything. And it's supposed to be Paris Hilton, which we kind of knew this was coming with the whole little collab with Pacific Coast and stuff. I don't know how I feel about this. Now, you would think like this is my absolute dream Rainbow High doll because, you know, it's like a blonde, pink, like Sharpay Evans from High School Musical looking kind of doll. And yes, I think that's cool. However, I haven't really been the biggest fan personally of the collector's edition dolls like Lily and Jet. So I'm not really sure how this one's going to go over. I think I'm going to say I'm going to pass on this one specifically because that's like basically as expensive as an American Girl, and as someone who collects American Girls as well, I feel like I'd much rather buy an AG than a Rainbow High doll for like this expensive. But I don't know, if she ever goes on sale, I most likely will get her just because like there's like so much pink and so much girly and I love it. But I'm gonna have to see this one in person, and then yeah, she's definitely gonna have to go on sale for me to buy her. Then we have a doll that is going to be similar to Lily, and she will be the Dia de los Muertos doll, aka Day of the Dead. If my Spanish is correct, I hope I pronounced that right. It's been a long time since I've been in Spanish, but again, it says she's similar to Lily. She'll be priced at basically $100. So if she is in the case like Lily, you can only buy her online. This is another one I might actually have to pass on just because if I'm going to spend that much on a doll, I would really like to pick her out in person. So I'm not really the biggest fan of Lily or Jet, like I said. So I'm really hoping that this one is like prettier, and maybe if she'll be in stores, I might pick her up. Just, you know, I don't know. We will see. And the Day of the Dead is in November, so she will most likely, if like these dolls, I know they come out sporadically and there's really no set release date. They just appear whenever. So, you know, I'm thinking this one might be released closer or a little bit ahead of the day that she is associated with. Then we have one that says it is similar to Jet Dawson, and it is a mainstream fashion collector's edition. So I'm not really sure who this will be or what she will be. Like I have no idea on this one. For Jet, she is probably my least favorite out of the like collectors. Like if you pick like Jet and Lily, like I prefer Lily even though I don't have her, but Jet, I waited until Jet went on like a massive sale on Black Friday. So if this one looks appealing, and I like her a lot more, and I'll have to see her in stores and, you know, check out the quality control, you know what I mean? But I don't know, I might just wait for this one to go on sale because you don't have to buy every doll the second she comes out. But I mean, realistically, like I think it would just be better for me to wait for these ones to go on sale. But just because I'm saying I'm gonna wait for these dolls or I might not buy them doesn't mean I'm excited for them. It's just, you know, you kind of have to prioritize what dolls you like, and I decided I'm gonna get the dolls that appeal to me the most first and then kind of wait on the rest. So yeah, that could be interesting. So we've got a couple new different types of collector dolls coming out this fall that could be really interesting, and especially for those who are heavy in box collectors. I myself am not. I have to literally take out the doll and mess with it as much as possible. So I'm not an inbox collector, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's really cool. Like those of you who keep your dolls in the box, like you have the greatest restraint I've ever seen. We've known about this one for a while, and it is the My Runway Friends Series 2. So basically it's the giant Amaya, but it will be the giant somebody else. I have been asked a ton, like, who would you want a big version of? And Bella, like 1,000,000% Bella. And I'm hoping that that's what they do. I don't know if they would do like one of the newer characters or like the original 6, but I'm really hoping it is Bella. Now, this one, I think, I don't own Series 2 Amaya, so don't quote me on this, but I think this one's a little bit more expensive. So I still see Series 2 Amaya, like the big one, in stores today. And so I'm not worried about this one. Depending on who the character is and like how it looks, I might actually go for this one just because like if it's a big giant Bella Parker, I will literally like die. That'll be the most amazing thing. So I'm hoping for Bella. Another part of me, I think like, oh my gosh, can you guys imagine like a big Robin like in her fluffy robe? Like that'd be amazing. Or a Stella, but I don't think they'd do a big Stella. I don't know, like, wouldn't it be so cute if we had a big Delilah? But I think Delilah's like too new to do that. So yeah, I'm hoping for Bella. Here we have the shoes and purse accessories sets, and it looks like they're going to retail for basically $10. And it says that there are 15 pairs of shoes and 15 bags to collect, so it's like an assortment. So I don't know if it's going to be like a mystery thing or not. I'm praying to God not, because I don't like stuff like that. Just my anxiety is like no. And I never have good luck when I like buy mystery squishmallows, or the one time I bought a mystery LOL tot just for the fun of it, it was really bad. So I'm hoping not. They might be, which might actually suck for me, but I'm more excited about the shoes than I am the purses. I mean, the purses is fine. Like, that's actually really good to have, but I'm more of a shoe person. I think I would just get a lot more use out of the shoes, like making different outfits and stuff. So I'm always looking for new shoes. So these pictures, again, I'm pretty sure these were just, leaked. They're leaked pictures, obviously, and probably just speculation on if these are for the accessories packs, which I would say most likely they are. So that is going to be interesting to see if these are like mystery stuff or whatnot. These next ones are what they call the custom series, and they're going to be $12.99, and it says they're slim box, kind of like cheer, and then they possibly might not have clothes or accessories, which makes a lot of sense because they're only like $13. So I don't know, these might be, they remind me of the like what were they called, like bee brats or something, and they like didn't have any names, and then there's also like the if I really want to go there, the Create a Monster from Monster High. So I don't know, these could be interesting. They don't really interest me specifically, just because I don't know. We'll have to see what they look like. I don't know. Maybe they'll have like interchangeable wigs or something. I don't know, which I hope not, because I don't like those either. But I don't know. They're interesting. There will be 2 what they're calling custom series 3-packs in cool and warm tones. Now, these are going to be $89.99, and it says you can like customize them with different outfits and accessories. I don't know. I don't know what to expect from this. I don't know if they're going to take like some cool tones from each series and just put them together, and same with the warm tones. I don't know if we'll get new characters. I'm not quite sure what this is. I mean, this is actually really intriguing, because I don't know if we're getting new characters or if they're just going to give us characters we already have and just give them new outfits. We'll have to see on this one, because this one actually really intrigues me. So then we have Costume Party, which is a Walmart exclusive. Now, the Walmart exclusive thing, I have learned that Walmart exclusives are difficult to track down, and I got to experience this firsthand with Robin, Marissa, and Brianna. So I am not thrilled that they're Walmart exclusives, and I would like to hope that Walmart will do, better, but I've learned from watching other collectors who collected back in like the Monster High days with Walmart exclusives that is just normal. So my favorite thing about collecting Rainbow High is that when you purchase them, for the most part, you get a doll and then 2 complete outfits, and you can mix and match them any way you want with the rest of the clothes and shoes in your already existing wardrobe. So with these, because they're costume themed, I don't know how versatile these costume pieces will be. And I kind of learned that with the cheer dolls, because I bought them thinking these are going to be so awesome, and they are. Don't get me wrong, I love them. But since I want them to remain forever cheer dolls, I don't really use them a lot. They just kind of exist there, which is fine. I mean, just because you collect dolls doesn't mean you have to use them all the time. But I am very excited specifically for the vampire and the witch, just because like I'm a Twilight fanatic, and American Horror Story Coven is like my favorite season. Now it says here we have Robin as a spider and then Violet as a kitty. So if there's a cat Violet and she looks anything like Winter Break Violet, yeah, I'm buying her. No freaking questions asked. But then we also have a fairy and a werewolf. So I'm kind of intrigued to see, like, maybe we'll get a boy doll, because I just, for some reason, I associate werewolves with the boy dolls, because obviously like Jacob Black. But I think that Mila would make a great vampire, but I don't know, since Mila is so new from series 4, I don't know if they would do that. And since it's only Rainbow High, you have to think about like what Rainbow High character's personality would kind of like fit this the costumes. Like I could see Violet totally being a cat. Definitely, like she just gives off that vibe. I mean, I'd be a cat too, but trust me, I'm not comparing myself to Violet. I don't know which one would be a witch. I think it would be, oh my gosh, I'm trying to think. Like Oh, I really wish they'd put Delilah as a fairy. You guys, that'd be so cute. But again, I think I have series 4 in the brain. I think series 4 might be too new. So probably like, oh my gosh, can you imagine like Stella Monroe as a witch? Like a pink witch. That'd be freaking amazing. So I don't know. It depends on the characters, honestly, for me for this one. But I think the price point, I like the price point a lot more than I do like the Rainbow Vision dolls. And we have a Target exclusive for $121.99. So this is a Rainbow and Shadow High 4-pack. So there's been speculation because we have 3 sets of twins. So is it going to be like the Devious twins and the Storm twins? I don't know. Is it going to be the Madison twins? Could it possibly be completely like different? There's other speculations of, is it going to be the like teachers and like headmasters or whatever you want to call them. I almost said principal, but I don't think that's what they call them. So could it be that? Could it be new students? I don't know. There's a lot of speculation here. I'm kind of curious to see how this one all turns out, depending on who the dolls are. Like, I can't say if I'm going to buy this one or not because I don't know who the dolls are. So I'm not quite sure if this is going to be like a re-release of Laurel and Holly. And then, of course, like another re-release of Naomi and Veronica. I don't know, but I guess we'll have to wait and see on this one. And we are getting Series 2 junior highs. We've known about this for a while, but it looks like all 6 of them will be included in individual releases. And then you will get a Walmart exclusive 5-pack of just the girls. So you guys know, I think those dolls are so freaking cute, especially the violet one, but I most likely will not be buying these ones. I don't know, because like Stella and Bella are in this series, so I'm not quite sure. If these ones go on sale and the Stella and Bella are actually really cute, I might have to pick them up, but I don't know. I would say if it came down to it, I might actually buy the 5-pack of these, but my least favorite Rainbow High doll ever exists in that, and I don't want another smaller version of her. But anyway, I thought this was just a cool idea because I don't think they have, maybe they'll do a 6-pack of Series 1, just like they did with the regular size dolls. Maybe they'll do that for the junior high ones, but I'm not quite sure. That went on way longer than I thought it would, but there was a lot to cover and I had a lot to say. So let me know down below which line you're the most excited for. I think now that I'm thinking about it, I'm actually very excited for the costume party line just because I want to see how they do these costumes and what characters they pick to be each thing. So that's going to be really interesting to see. So I'm super excited for those. And anyway, please expect a Shadow High video to come probably right after this just because I want to post them back to back. So you guys might get a double video on the day that this is going up. But if you have not already, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button for more Rainbow and Shadow High content, and tap that really cool notification bell so you can know the exact moment I post a new video. Have a blessed day, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye, guys.